So consider for a moment those who came before us like him. I'm named after this man. Living in remote villages without roads or electricity, surrounded by wild animals and limited by the boundaries of civilization. How did they make it? What were their levels of perseverance? Surviving to be as old as 80 and 90. This man died last year when he was 96. In such conditions, I believe it was through courage. So friends, courage is not an emotion, nor is it something we are born with. Courage is a choice, a conscious decision to rise, to stand tall, to step forward, to speak out, to reach further, to dream bigger. It is the conviction that something matters more than fear. That a goal is worth pursuing despite anxiety and uncertainty. Courage is the art of reframing challenges. When one asks himself or herself, what's the worst that could happen? What's the best that will happen? Listen to that little voice of doubt. That little voice of doubt. You question it. It's courage that makes us to question that, to understand it, and to challenge it. Courage enables us to take stock of our strengths and our limitations and ask, what is truly stopping me? In this 21st century, courage is not just desirable, it is essential. The spirit of courage is what I see here today. Courage is what has convened us here to cheer a bold idea. Africa Innovation and Research Center. And at that, I say, congratulations, friends, for embodying this value, courage. Let's clap for that. So, living and working in Beijing, I witnessed China's remarkable transformation, driven by its unique Chinese characteristics. This is a blend of timeless principles and innovative, inclusive growth. So why is China more than an economic miracle? Ending poverty has long been a major challenge for humanity since ancient times. Today, the world still has more than 1 billion people living in extreme poverty. But one country, only one, has done it. China. And let me ask us, let me be controversial. What has been the contribution of World Bank in China? Nothing. But only one country has done it, has had the courage to face poverty and have done it. So in the global war on extreme impoverishment, China has blessed a trail that gives hope to all yearning for a better life. 4 decades ago, just our age, man, over 80% of China's population, 80% of 1.4 billion people, lived in rural areas, and more than 60% of that did not afford food. 80% of 1.4 billion people in China 40 years ago, that is early 90s, lived in rural areas. And 60% of that were not able to feed themselves. The 60% were 250 million. They struggled to afford adequate food. There was widespread malnutrition and hunger affecting many communities in China. The country per capita GDP was less than $300, reflecting deep economic hardship and limited access to basic necessities. Today, this hour, China is the world's largest developing country. It has 1.5 billion people in the country. Kenya, we are at 55. Africa has 1.4 billion people. So China is slightly more than Africa. But today, China has lifted 800 million people from poverty. It has created a middle class of approximately 400 million. A house girl in China, our house girl in China, minimum salary is 7,000 yuan, equivalent to 136,000 Kenya shillings. Did you hear that? House girl. Minimum salary, basic salary is 7,000 yuan, 136,000 Kenya shillings. In Kenya, only 350,000 people earn more than 100,000. If this is not courage, then I do not know. We can and should draw inspiration from this, forging our own characteristics, infusing our spirit with transformative ideals to address our greatest challenges. Tonight we gather for a higher purpose. We answer a call that cannot be mandated. It is up to us as Kenyans and Africans to step up and support one another. It is up to us, Kenyans and Africans, to step up and support one another. This does not diminish our individual dreams. It harnesses our collective creativity and commitment to overcome challenges together. We know we cannot do it alone. We are evolving from delivering for our people to delivering with them. Remember, no one can do everything, but everyone can do something. No one can do everything, but each one of us can do something. United, we can overcome anything the 21st century demands. Inspired by Chinese characteristics, we can adapt resilient, community-driven models to build an Africa to build a Kenya where every citizen contributes to shared success. We have an analogy called Weik. It resonates with what we are doing here today. It is about small, strategic moves. When combined, small and strategic moves, when combined, we can overcome great challenges. That is the Kenya we aspire to, where communities are lifted through targeted and innovative reforms. So tonight, you and I must strive on these three imperatives, these three fundamentals. One, we must secure our place in a changing world. We are gathered here and most of us are young people. The world is obsessed with the pursuit of creating a new brain, imagining a new brain. That's what people are talking about. You know, when people talk about artificial intelligence, it's about establishing, creating an alternative brain outside of a human brain. All of us, we must secure our place in a changing world. The world is shifting rapidly. We must prepare for disruptions, anticipate change, and respond together. We must remain relevant. We must remain cohesive, and we must be principled. Two, we must earn our place in development. From the communities to the nation, we must earn our place individually and corporately. And I can see Dr. Chido and her friends, Benard, and all your friends, you are earning your place in development. Each one of us must earn our place. We must become indispensable partners. Position ourselves as +1 in every collaboration. So it is not about what somebody will do for you. It is not about what the country will do for you. I remember during my installation, I told the President, I will not come to you for money. I will only come to you to ask for approvals. And those who know what is happening at Cooperative University now, 7 months down the line, will tell you that. All of us. And this calls for courage so that we become a +1 and we earn our place in development. We must redefine success. Success is not just growth. It is expanding opportunities. It is creating jobs. It is improving lives. We should pursue common prosperity, bridge divides, and build vibrant communities. So, ladies and gentlemen, the time is now to reimagine our civic space, a renewed social contract that prioritizes citizens, especially the vulnerable and marginalized. We must listen. We must include. We must empower. And we must adapt to guide this evolution. So as we look into the future, let us keep innovating from within, inspired by now what I'm calling African characteristics. Africans, it's us who come together, kuombana chumvi, kusaidiana. That's African characteristics, to hold each other. European, Chinese, when somebody is gone. They don't care about a neighbor. But us, African characteristics, we adapt globally while staying deeply rooted in our heritage. So today, humanity stands at the crossroads of profound social transformation. We are not only adapting to new realities, but we are driven by an unwavering pursuit of intelligence, innovation, and progress. Let us choose courage. Let us build extraordinary institutions that reflect our unique strength and aspirations. So in moments of reflection, I remember my late paternal grandmother's words with a lot of clarity. In 2006, in life of a human being. And she spoke this in Kiluya. I wish all of you are Luya, I could have spoken in Kiluya. But let me say it in English. In the life of a human being, however long it takes, one day the sun will rise and it will be a harvest day. I will repeat. In the life of a human being, however long it takes, one day the sun will rise and it will be a harvest day. Let us carry this wisdom in our hearts, believing that our perseverance and vision will lead us to a brighter tomorrow. May this be our harvest season, a time when transformative ideas become enduring institutions and hope blossoms into reality for generations to come. Congratulations and thank you.